Sometimes one is asked to, you can play in this chess tournament. That just happened for me an hour ago, 50 minutes ago. But the first 3 games of 7 rounds on this Lichess tournament that I was invited to play on did not happen. I didn't show. I got a draw for the first round that I played, and then didn't show at all. I don't know if I've lost any rating points for that, but anyway, so I played, and I had to get the password and all that sort of thing, and didn't know what I was doing, and I still heard the person, the candidate master, a very strong player, in the background talking at the same time on the internet, plus his computer. So I was sitting there going, oh no, how do I cut that off? And then I was trying to go back to the tournament and couldn't find it. Then I had to find the link, blah, 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 and went back and found the link, but then couldn't work out how to find it on here. Found it in Swiss tournament, and it said, do you want to continue? And I started the first round game for me, which was round 4 of 7 rounds. I found that was on the, that was asking me, do you want to continue in this? Hang on, do you want to continue in this? So I said, yes, I do. And I was about a minute less in a 3-minute and 2-second encounter where I'm playing for this guy's team. So I thought, I better pull my socks up, because otherwise I'm going to look like a real lol player. All right, so here we go. This is this was the second round game I played, I think. So here we go. Round 7 will start soon. What's that all mean? I don't know. F4, but of course, knight c6 and c3. So, what are you going to do about f6, Dave? What are you going to do about f6? And I've already put a session on today for this chess channel. I've already put a session on, but this is another one. Here we've got f6. So, of course, I'm just going to move this piece of paper that's actually contributing to the sound, which I don't want it to do. Here we've got Queen h5 check. King f8, Knight g6 check. Okay, so I've got an exchange up, but black has my queen stranded in this position on h8, maybe. So here comes King f7. Now, I don't actually react very well here, I think. I don't think I react very well here. Maybe I should play h4, but I play castle. And here knight h6 happens. Now my queen is possibly going to be trapped here. So you may look at the moves beforehand. I played Queen h7, and this threatens, of course, Queen g6 check, or Bishop g6. So f5 happens. Ouch. So now I think, okay, right, I will bring my knight into play. I'll bring my knight from here to here to here to here. That looks quite good, even though I've got to watch my queen here. My queen feels a wee bit trapped, to say the least. Here comes knight d2 and bishop d7 and knight f3 and rook g8. Knight g5, but of course, and king f6, but of course. So my opponent's playing very well. Now I think I've got to get out of this place. h3. Here comes this move. This move is very annoying. Queen b8. What are you going to do now? Now you can look at the score, of course, and I'm not saying that it's foolproof, my move, but I have to get out of this tangle I'm in. I'm in a tangle here. So what am I going to do? What would you do? What's the way that you're going to go here in this position? What are you going to do? I might be able to just leave it the way it is, but rook h8 is threatened here quickly. So here, I hope you saw it, because like this is a 3-minute and 2-second increment game. I played e4. It's kind of like do or die, really. And this just threatens e5, check. And that's quite reasonable for white. So my opponent went de4. And so if you want to look at the score, you can set my move, but what would you capture with? Bishop or knight, if anything? Here I played knight e4. Okay, now this is really like throwing the kitchen sink at black. Here comes fe4, bishop e4. Now, I clearly threaten now if rook h8, queen g6 check, at least. So here comes bishop e8, fair enough. Now, my next move is, there's no rook h8 anymore, okay? So I now played g4. Bishop f7, renewing the threat of rook h8. And my queen is lost. So I played g5, check of course, everyone can see that move. King e7. And gh6, why not? It's still a bit dodgy. gh6. Now I played d5, why not? Why not? I cannot play bishop g6 because of rook g6. Check, and I think black will get out. So here's d5, and this just like was panic in black ranks. Black just panicked here. Really probably should play maybe knight d8, maybe d5, bishop d5, and queen f8 or something, but black here now played, sadly, knight e5. So that gets my quick response f e5, bishop e5, queen f7, king d6, queen e6, king c7, rook f7 check, and queen d7 checkmate. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that game, because I certainly enjoyed playing it for the team, team chess. Now I'm just going to show you the other game that I played. So it doesn't count my no-show. I didn't show up. Here is my first game. I'm going to put my headphones on because then I can hear the moves better. So here's F5, CD, ED. Even this opponent is very good, I think. Knight D2, and I just continue with development. F3, EF3, Knight F3, Knight F6, H4, this will not do, Knight E4, H5, Bishop F5, which is big threats with Knight G3 or so, similar. Probably Bishop D3 is probably the best move for white. Anyway, here's Queen E2. So what's the sort of move you'd play now? Here's my move coming up, and it's a developing move, so that gives you a wee clue. But as always previously mentioned at all times, I'm not saying it's the best move on the planet. Queen A5. This threatens, frankly, and basically Queen A2. So it's best that black is met with something a little bit serious in this regard, but black isn't. Black is met by King B1. So everyone on this chess channel can see the next move, which is very easy to find, which is of course Knight C3 check. Here we have a double check with the bishop and the knight, and we have a royal queen, royal fork of the queen and the king on B1 and E2 respectively. So here white could resign now. King C1, Knight E2, Queen A2. Now we threaten Queen B1 or Bishop B4 or Bishop A3. So I either threaten this move, I threaten this move, Bishop B4, I threaten Queen B1 and Bishop B4, etc. So I think that I just threaten Queen B1 check and Bishop B4 checkmate. That's checkmate. Okay, so the next game I will show you, I've already shown you this game, and here is my strongest opponent. And this was possibly the hardest game. My opponent's just opening everything up. And I think that my opponent had an improvement here. I think maybe I would play knight g5 here, and where I was going to play king d7. But it's a wee bit open. Bishop f4, so I play at h6 to prevent previous option for white. Here's h4. White's thinking that I'm trying to play g5 here, which is possible, but that's not my intent. My intent is to prevent knight g5. Castling. What a great player. This is a great game. a6. Again, preventing knight b5. d4. Knight e2. Bishop c5. Knight g3. I get into a wee bit of trouble here. Knight e7 for developing. I'm trying to develop, but I know that I've got this weakness of open c-file with my king on the c-file here on c8. So it's rook c1. I played b6, knowing full well now, at least, that bishop a6 is going to happen check, which is a bit painful. King b8, but I knew that I had some comp. Here's rook d1, so it's your move. And of course you saw the following move. Bishop a2 check, knight b4 check, knight a6. So this goes e6 now, discovery check on my king, as is highlighted by the program from Lichess. I played king b7, knight e5, now threatening knight fork, winning an exchange at least. So I played knight d5, ignoring it. And of course I am threatening the bishop on f4, but this pawn on f5, the f5 important pawn, is now free for capture. Here's bishop d2. And my opponent is getting short of time. And that's where this game ended. And the final game, which is this. So I got, thankfully, thank you, Lord, I got 4 out of 4 for my team invite. Now I'm quite comfortable already, which is a bit of a dangerous thing. So this isn't the, of course, now with e4, e5 is threatened to win a piece. And I might not have played this the best way, but anyway, this is the way I played it. I think that here, I just want to keep developing, but getting rid of a pair of hooves as and my opponent here offered me a draw. Okay. And of course, if queen c7, then d6 is check and wins the queen. Okay, that's all for today, I think. I did really enjoy playing in a tournament that I wasn't expecting to play in an invitational at that. So it's really cool, eh? So thanks very much for watching again, and I hope you really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the game that I highlighted mainly here on this chess channel here for you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.